Let me tell you about the time things got real messy on Carnival Tuesday. Not because of the costumes, not because the drinks ran out, not because of the weather, but because of relationship drama on the road. Woo, woo, woo. Let me tell you something. Trinidad Carnival can make or break your relationship. And this was the case for one of my friends who brought her boyfriend to Trinidad Carnival and things almost blew up. So if you are bringing your boyfriend, your husband, your bae, your boo thing, your situationship to Trinidad, listen up, because I want you to avoid the same problem that happened to my friend and save your relationship. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Kanika of Faith Candy Studio, where we curate luxurious beauty experiences for women who want to look absolutely tasty. A few years ago, I went to Trinidad Carnival with a group of friends. The majority of us were single, except for one of my girlfriends who brought her boyfriend, and they were the only couple for Trinidad Carnival. Now, I'm not against you bringing your boyfriend, your husband, your lover, whoever you want to bring to Trinidad, but I am against you bringing them to Trinidad and not really understanding the vibes of what is going on and what can potentially ensue come Carnival Tuesday. We all were down in Trinidad and we were all having a good time up until Carnival Tuesday. I was actually surprised, or rather not surprised, or I don't even know what I was feeling, honestly. Maybe I was just shocked, because when Carnival Tuesday came around, the boyfriend decided to dance with another woman and the girlfriend did not like it. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Trinidad Carnival, who's not familiar with the culture, who's not familiar with the interactions between the men and the women in the culture as a whole, when you hear soca music, you are going to be dancing. You want to be dancing. You're going to be chipping. You're going to be whining, which is gyrating your hips, right? Yeah, you're gyrating your hips. You are enjoying yourself. And some people can perceive that as being too sexual, being too flirtatious, being whatever you may categorize it as. And so was the case with my friend who witnessed her boyfriend dancing with another woman. So immediately when she saw him dancing with this other woman, she took it upon herself to go and separate the two. And let me tell you something, she was not polite about it. She was not on some, excuse me, do you mind stepping aside because that's my boyfriend? No, she injected herself and separated the two as if she was a bulldozer. What happened next? Everything spiraled out of control. He stood there like a deer in headlights because he didn't think he did anything wrong, but she proceeded to cuss, carry on, and say all kind of thing. How you dancing with she so? What you doing? And why would you do that in front of me so? How you're in a relationship? That's so disrespectful. The girl doing all kind of thing. I thought you loved me. All kind of thing. All kind of thing. So they going back and forth. And I separated myself from it because one thing about me, I'm not with the drama. Second thing about me, I'm not with the drama. And third thing about me, I'm definitely not about the drama on Carnival Tuesday. Miss me with all of that. But when I realized that it was spiraling out of control, I really had to step in and separate the two of them. They off in the corner, they vexed, she crying in her big costume, you know. He's trying to console her, then he's vexed with her because he's trying to enjoy himself. He didn't think he did anything wrong. And it was just big bacchanal on Carnival Tuesday. Even now, as I share this story with you, it brings up very unsettling feelings because I have witnessed so many people go to Carnival in general and either their relationship gets mashed up or they just ruin their experience, all because they forgot to do one thing. And that one thing is they did not have a conversation as to what they are expecting of each other on the road. There's a big joke when it comes to Carnival, and that is you don't bring sand to the beach. Some people, they choose to not even be in the same band together. You wouldn't even know that their husband is dead. You wouldn't even know that their wife is in the country. And then there are others who are like, I'm going to stick with you like glue. Where you go, I go. Where you move, I move. Just like that. And then there are others who are in between. They're like, listen, you have a time, I have a time. It don't mean nothing. It's just a wine, like Patrice Roberts say. It's just a wine. But some people, they don't feel like it's just a wine. Whether you are in team, don't bring sand to the beach, or you are team, I'm sticking with you like glue, or you're somewhere in between, a conversation needs to be had. And that is what my girlfriend and her boyfriend did not do. They did not have a conversation as to, is it okay if I wind up on a girl? Is it okay if I take a wine from a man? Should I just stick with you and hold your hand and swing like we're in kindergarten? Or should I just not be in the same band with you? It's a conversation. And I know there may be some people who say, oh, you don't need to have these conversations. You do need to have these conversations, because that situation that occurred with my girlfriend and her boyfriend, it was out of control. And the problem is, not only was it tension for them, but it caused a lot of tension amongst the group, because now all of us are like, we're not getting involved because this is between her and her boyfriend. The guys who were there are like, I'm trying to catch a wine, so I'm going to be over there. So they were not involved at all. And at the same time, we're like, we can't just leave our girlfriend on the side crying. So it was just a big, confusing, and unfortunate situation. So here's the big lesson. Make sure you have a conversation about what to expect when you go to Trinidad, whether you're there with your side piece, whether you're there with your situationship, whether you're there with your boyfriend or your husband. Going to Trinidad is supposed to be a joyful, beautiful, exhilarating experience. And no one should go to Trinidad Carnival with their significant other and then leave Trinidad vexed, leave questioning whether this is the man for you, whether this is the woman for you. I hope if you're going with your wife or your husband and y'all have some misunderstanding or miscommunication like that, you're not leaving out on Caribbean Airlines saying, I wonder if I marry the right person. Let's not let it get that far. And I really do not think that it will get that far. But if you are there with someone that you are just dating, someone that you want to date, make sure you have these talks. I promise you, you will save your relationship in the long run. This isn't about being possessive or controlling. This is about having an adult conversation about what respect looks like, especially if you are from Trinidad or you are a part of the culture and you are bringing someone into the culture. You have to lay all of your cards out on the table and say, this is what is going to happen. This is probably what's going to happen. This is what I expect, and this is what I find disrespectful. Or if both of you are part of the culture, still, you both have to get on the same page and understand what the other person is expecting. You, as the girlfriend, may not want your boyfriend dancing on anybody. If that's how you feel, have a conversation and be honest about it. Or you, as a girlfriend, may not mind your boyfriend dancing on someone. Or there may be certain limits to how you dance, right? Maybe you're just taking a wine, is a chip, bam, bam, bam. Song done, thank you, you go your way, he go his way. Or he go his way, she go her way. You understand? How many songs do you want them winding up on the other? Do you want them winding down on the ground? Is that acceptable? You got to think about all these things, because once you land in Trinidad and the liquor starts flowing, feelings and emotions and all thoughts sometimes go out of the door. And that is not the time to have a rational conversation. Do that during the winter months of New York. Do that when you are back and forth in your normal routine, when you're thinking clearly, so that when you get there, you already know what time it is. So to all of my ladies out there, do not let relationship drama ruin your Trinidad Carnival experience. You're investing your time, your money, and your energy into what may be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And the last thing you want is to be sulking, vexed with your face set up on the road Carnival Tuesday, all because you didn't have a conversation with your significant other. Have the conversation early, set the boundaries, so when you hit the road, you can actually relax and enjoy the experience together. If you found this helpful, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe, and share this with us who is bringing her boyfriend to Trinidad Carnival. Trust me, you will thank me later. If you will be in Trinidad for Carnival Monday or Tuesday, and you're looking to elevate your Carnival beauty experience, my team and I have limited spots available. The link to book will be below. As always, until next time, stay beautiful.